Are you lying there, with the weight of the world still pressing down on your shoulders? Is your mind a carousel of worries, to-do lists, and echoes of conversations from the day, spinning faster and faster the more you try to still it? Do you find yourself staring at the ceiling, watching the shadows stretch and shift? While the promise of rest feels like a distant shore you just can't reach, perhaps the silence itself is the problem, a loud and demanding emptiness that amplifies every tiny creak of the house and every beat of your own heart. If you are searching for a gentle hand to guide you away from the noise, to lead you from the bright, cluttered shores of waking life into the deep, calm waters of sleep, then you have come to the right place. This story is your vessel. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, let the air out slowly, and allow me to be your guide. We are about to embark on a journey to a place where time moves slowly, where the air is soft, and where your only task is to rest. If this sounds like the comfort you need tonight, please take a moment to subscribe to this channel. By subscribing, you ensure that every night, a new doorway to tranquility will be opened for you, a new path into slumber, waiting just for you. And now, let us begin our journey. Imagine, if you will, a winding path. It is not a road, not really. For roads are made of harsh gravel and sharp stone, built for purpose and hate. This is a different kind of path, a soft, earthen ribbon that unfurls itself through a landscape that seems to exist just on the edge of a dream. It is cushioned with a thick layer of pine needles, so old and so numerous that they have formed a springy, fragrant carpet beneath your feet. As you walk, there is no sound of crunching or scuffling, only the faintest, most satisfying whisper, like a secret being told to the earth. The air itself has a taste, clean and cool, with the subtle, sharp sweetness of pine resin and the faint, damp perfume of the deep wood. To your left, a stream chatters its way over a bed of smooth, round pebbles. Its voice is a constant, low melody, a sound so consistent that it soon fades from your conscious hearing, becoming less a noise and a gentle vibration of peace that hums through the air. The water is so clear you can see the individual grains of sand on the bottom, each one a tiny polished jewel. Occasionally, a leaf, a boat of crimson or gold, will detach from a low-hanging branch and set sail on the current, spinning lazily as it's carried away, on a journey to somewhere you don't need to know. The light here is the soft, golden light of late afternoon, filtered through a canopy of ancient trees. Their branches interlace high above you, creating a living ceiling that dapples the path with shifting patterns of light and shadow. The sunlight is not harsh or direct. It feels thick and warm, like honey being poured slowly through the leaves. It falls in pools on the forest floor, illuminating a cluster of ferns here, a patch of velvety moss there. You can feel the last gentle warmth of the day on your skin as you pass through these pockets of light. A fleeting caress before you move back into the cool green shade, and as you walk, the world you left behind begins to feel less and less real. The sharp edges of your anxieties, the loud demands of your responsibilities, they all seem to soften, to blur, like distant mountains seen through a veil of mist. The further you travel on this path, the quieter your mind becomes. The incessant chatter begins to slow, the words stretching out and losing their meaning, until all that's left is a calm, peaceful awareness of the present moment. The whisper of the pine needles, the song of the stream, the gentle warmth of the honeyed light. The path begins to climb, just slightly, a gentle incline that doesn't tire you, but simply encourages you to slow your pace even further. You notice the trees beginning to change. The pines and firs give way to ancient oaks and sprawling maples, their trunks immense and gnarled, covered in a patchwork of silver-gray lichen. These are old trees, wise trees, that have stood here for centuries, watching the seasons turn, the stars wheel overhead, and the generations of small, scurrying creatures live out their lives in their sheltering roots. They feel like guardians, their presence solid and reassuring. You can almost feel the slow, deep pulse of their life force, a rhythm far older and slower than your own heartbeat, inviting you to sync with it. Here, the stream has widened into a shallow, tranquil river. Its voice has deepened from a lively chatter to a low, murmuring hum. The water moves with a slow, steady purpose, gliding over smooth stones that are cloaked in flowing green moss, which undulates like the hair of a river spirit. On the opposite bank, you see a family of deer. Their coats are soft, dappled brown that blends perfectly with the trees. A doe lifts her head, her large dark eyes watching you for a long silent moment. She is not afraid. She simply acknowledges your presence, a fellow traveler on this peaceful path, before lowering her head again to drink from the calm water. The fawn, its legs still a little unsteady, nudges against her side. The air grows cooler as the sun begins its final descent, the golden light deepening to shades of amber and rose. The shadows lengthen, becoming long, purple fingers that stretch across the path. The birdsong of the afternoon, a cheerful and varied chorus, begins to quiet, replaced by the first few experimental notes of the evening thrush. Its song a clear, melodic whistle that echoes through the still air. It is a song of ending, a lullaby for the day. You notice that the pressure in your body, the tension you carry in your shoulders and your jaw, has begun to dissolve. Each step seems to loosen a knot. Each breath of the cool, pine-scented air seems to wash away a worry. As dusk settles in, the world takes on a soft, blue-gray hue. The details of the trees and the riverbank become less distinct, merging into gentle, shadowy form. This is the gloaming, the time between dog and wolf, when the world is neither fully lit nor fully dark, a liminal space where dreams feel close at hand. And it is in this gentle light that you see it, just ahead, where the path opens into a clearing. It is a cottage, not a large or imposing structure, but a small, welcoming dwelling built of weathered gray stone and dog timber. Smoke rises in a thin, impossibly straight column from a stone chimney, a pale gray ribbon against the deepening blue of the twilight sky. The windows of the cottage glow with a warm, soft, golden light, an invitation after your long walk. It is a light that promises comfort, safety, and rest. You can see the faint flicker of flames within. The fire dances and sways, casting dancing shadows on the cottage walls. As you draw closer, you can smell the faint, sweet scent of wood smoke, clean and comforting, mingling with something else, something warm and pleasant, perhaps the faintest trace of dried herbs hanging from the rafters. Honeysuckle climbs around the doorframe, its sweet perfume heavier in the cool evening air. You step onto a small flagstone path leading to the cottage door. The stones are worn smooth by time and countless visitors. Their edges soften. A small, tidy garden surrounds the cottage, filled with plants that are not strictly flowers or vegetables, but a happy mix of both. You can make out the feathery tops of carrots next to the broad, flat leaves of a flowering squash, and the tall spires of foxgloves standing sentinel over a bed of what looks like thyme. A low humming sound catches your attention, and you see a single large bumblebee, its fur thick and golden, making its slow, determined way from one late-blooming flower to another, utterly unconcerned by the encroaching night. You reach the door. It is made of solid dark oak, with a simple iron latch. There is no lock. There is no need for locks here. The only sound from within is the soft, rhythmic crackle and pop of the fire. You lift the latch. It moves smoothly, silently, and the door swings open without a creak, as if welcoming you. The warmth of the room envelops you instantly, a gentle, dry heat that seeps into your clothes and your skin. is the most comfortable feeling in the world. The cottage is a single, large room, its ceiling supported by heavy, dark beams from which hanged dried bundles of lavender and rosemary, releasing their faint, calming fragrance into the air. The floor is made of wide, uneven stone slabs, worn smooth and covered here and there with thick, hand-woven rugs in muted shades of deep red, forest green, and soft blue. Your feet sink into them as if into moss. The main source of light and heat is a large stone fireplace that dominates one wall. Inside, a fire of applewood and oak burns with a steady, gentle flame. It does not roar or crackle aggressively. It whispers and sighs, the flames a mesmerizing dance of gold, orange, and deep blue at their base. The logs are arranged just so, slowly crumbling into a bed of glowing, red embers that pulse with a soft, steady warmth. On the wide stone hearth, a large, fluffy cat, the color of warm caramel, is curled into a perfect circle, its sides rising and falling in a deep, peaceful rhythm of sleep. Opposite the fireplace is a large, comfortable-looking armchair, upholstered in a soft, worn tapestry fabric, and next to the chair, on a small round table, sits a simple ceramic cup. A wisp of steam still rises from it, carrying a comforting scent of chamomile and honey. It is as if it was placed there just for you, waiting for your arrival. A wooden bookshelf stands against one wall, filled not with autumn rows of pristine books, but with volumes of all sizes, some lying on their sides, some wedged in at angles, their spines cracked and well loved, as if they had been read and enjoyed many. You sink into the armchair. It is even more comfortable than it looked, the cushions molding themselves perfectly to your tired body. You pick up the cup of tea. Well, it is the perfect temperature, warming your hands as you hold it. You take a sip. The taste is subtle and soothing, the faint sweetness of honey and the gentle, floral notes of the chamomile spreading across your tongue. You place the cup back on the table and let your gaze drift around the room, finally settling on the fire. The flames continue their slow, hypnotic dance. As you watch, the worries of the day, the sharp thoughts, the lingering tensions, they all begin to feel like the logs on the fire, slowly, gently burning away, transforming into the soft, warm, comforting ash of contentment. Your eyelids begin to feel heavy. The weight of your body sinks deeper into the chair. The soft sounds of the cottage fill your awareness. The whisper of the fire, the faint, rhythmic purring of the sleeping cat, the almost imperceptible settling of the old timbers in the roof, the world outside, the path, the river, the forest. It all feels like a beautiful dream you have just woken from. But you know you are drifting into an even deeper one. Your breathing begins to slow, deepening to match the quiet pulse of the room. You are aware of the warmth on your face from the fire, the softness of the rug beneath your feet, the gentle support of the chair around you. And in this state of profound peace, you begin to notice the details of the room with a new kind of awareness, a soft, focused attention that requires no effort. You see the dancing dust motes in the beams of firelight, tiny, glittering specks floating on invisible currents of warm air. You notice the way the light catches the spine of a book on the shelf, highlighting the faded gold lettering of a title you cannot quite read. You see the gentle rise and fall of the cat's furry side, a perfect, living metronome of rest. You remember, distantly now, the path you walked to get here. You remember the whisper of the pine needles, the song of the stream, the gentle, honeyed light. But those memories are fading, softening at the edges, like watercolors left in the rain. They are merging with the sights and sounds of the cottage, becoming part of a single peaceful tapestry that is wrapping itself around you. The distinction between the journey and the destination is dissolving. You are simply here now, in this moment of perfect stillness. The fire gives a soft, contented sigh, and a small log collapses in on itself, sending a tiny shower of sparks up the chimney. The sound is not startling. It is simply another layer in the room's lullaby. The cat stirs for a moment, stretches one paw out in its sleep, and then settles back into its rhythmic breathing. You feel a similar desire to stretch, to settle, to let go completely. You become aware of a faint, pleasant scent you hadn't noticed before. It is the smell of the old wood of bookshelves, mixed with the dry, papery scent of the books themselves, and the sweet, herbal fragrance of the hanging lavender. It is the scent of comfort, of quietude, of a place where time has stopped. It is the scent of home. Not a home you have ever known in waking life, but a home your soul remembers. A place of deep and abiding rest. The flicker of the flames seems to be slowing, the dance becoming more languid. The shadows they cast on the walls no longer dance but seem to hold still, creating soft gray shapes that could be mountains, or trees, or simply shadows. Your mind drifts, following the slow curl of the smoke up the chimney, imagining it rising through the cool night air, joining the mist over the river, becoming one with the soft darkness of the forest. Your thoughts are no longer formed of words. They are images, soft and fleeting. The image of the fawn nudging its mother, the single bumblebee making its last journey of the day, the crimson leaf sailing away on the clear stream, the deer watching you with calm, knowing eyes. These images float gently across your inner vision, unhurried, unconnected, simply appearing and then dissolving like morning mist. You are no longer a person in a chair. You are a part of the warmth, a part of the soft light, a part of the gentle quiet. The boundaries of your body feel less defined, melting into the comfort that surrounds you. Your thoughts are not gone, but they are so quiet now. Whispers at such a great distance that you cannot make out their word. They are simply the faint, distant hum of a world that no longer concerns you. The sound of the fire is becoming your own inner sound. The crackle and sigh are the rhythm of your own breath, the pulse of your own slowing heart. You are breathing with the fire. Now, you are resting with the cat. You are held by the chair and the warmth and the deep, profound silence of the night that is now fully settled over the cottage. You are teetering on the edge of sleep, that beautiful, weightless state where you are not awake and not yet dreaming, a state of pure, undemanding peace. The soft, golden light of the room seems to be dimming, not because the fire is dying, but because your eyes are closing. The sounds are becoming muffled, as if you are sinking under a warm, soft blanket of air. And then, from somewhere far away, yet intimately close, you hear a new sound. It is not a sound that disturbs. It is a sound that welcomes you further in. It is the softest, most melodic humming. It has no words, no distinct tune, just a pure, gentle tone that rises and falls like a gentle sea on a moonless night. It is the sound of the cottage itself, perhaps, or the sound of the forest outside, or the sound of the earth breathing in its sleep. It is a sound that vibrates not in your ears, but deep within your chest, a vibration of profound calm. This sound wraps around you, holds you, and gently, so gently, it pulls you down, down, down into the soft, dark, velvety depths of sleep. You are no longer in the armchair. You are no longer in the cottage. You are floating in a warm, dark, silent space, a space of pure potential where dreams are born. And you are safe, completely, utterly, profoundly safe. You are aware, with a last fleeting flicker of consciousness, of a feeling of immense gratitude. Gratitude for the path, for the journey, for the warmth, for the quiet, and then even that feeling dissolved. All that remains is a soft, dark, peaceful nothing. A nothing that is not empty, but full. Full of rest, full of renewal, full of sleep. The humming continues, a distant, comforting lullaby in your dream. You are walking again, but not on the path. You are walking through a field of tall, soft grass, under a sky full of stars. The grass whispers against your legs, and the stars are so close you feel you could reach up and touch them. Their light, cool and silvery on your skin. You are not tired. You feel light, almost bodiless, drifting through the grass. A cool breeze washes over you, carrying the scent of night-blooming flowers, jasmine and moonflower. It is a sweet, intoxicating perfume that fills you with a sense of calm wonder. In the distance you can see a low hill, its silhouette dark against the starry sky. You are drawn towards it. There is no effort in your movement. You simply glide through the grass, the stems parting before you and closing softly behind you. As you reach the top of the hill, you see a sight that takes your breath away. Below you, in a valley bathed in starlight, is a lake. It is perfectly still, a mirror of obsidian reflecting the millions of stars above. The reflection is so perfect, so clear, that it is impossible to tell where the sky ends and the water begins. You are looking at two universes, one above and one below, meeting at a shimmering, invisible line. You sit down in the soft grass at the top of the hill, your gaze fixed on the lake. The humming has faded now, replaced by a silence so deep and profound that it has a texture, a presence. It is not an empty silence. It is a silence filled with the light of the stars, the coolness of the night air, the scent of the flowers, the peace of the sleeping world. This silence is the very fabric of rest. You lie back in the grass, which is softer than any bed, and you look up at the real sky, the one above you. The stars are not just points of light. They are swirling, glittering clouds of diamond dust, vast and deep. You try to pick out a constellation, but they all blur together into a single, magnificent river of light flowing across the darkness. You feel so small, and yet you do not feel insignificant. You feel connected. You are a part of this vast, beautiful, peaceful universe. A tiny temporary part, but a part nonetheless, held in the same gentle darkness that holds the stars. Your eyes drift across the sky, and you notice that some of the stars seem to twinkle a little more brightly than others. They seem to be winking at you, sharing a secret. The secret is that there is nothing to fear. The secret is that all is well. The secret is that you are exactly where you're meant to be. In this moment, lying in a field of soft grass under an infinite sky, drifting further and further into sleep, the cool breeze caresses your face again, and you feel a single blade of grass tickle your cheek. It is a tiny, perfect sensation, grounding you in the dream, even as you float away. The scent of jasmine and moonflower is fainter now, just a whisper. The stars seem to be gently pulsing, their light dimming and brightening in a slow, rhythmic pattern that matches your own slowing heartbeat. Inhale, the stars brighten. Exhale, they dim. You are breathing with the universe. You are so deep in this dream now that you are barely aware of dreaming. You are simply a state of being, a state of peaceful, restful, silent being. The image of the starry lake begins to fade, like a photograph left in the sun. The field of grass dissolved. The scent of flowers is gone. All that remains is the soft, rhythmic pulse of the starlight, which is now your own pulse, which is now the pulse of everything. And in that pulse, in that deep and dreamless quiet, you rest. You are renewed. The world and its demands are a universe away, and you are here, in this place of perfect safety. The cottage, the path, the forest, the lake of stars, they are all still there, waiting for you. should you ever wish to return. But for now, there is no need for journeying. For now, there is only this: the deep, healing embrace of sleep. Your mind is fallow ground, ready for the new growth of morning. Your body is a vessel, emptied of the day's tension, now filled with the soft, warm light of rest. You are nothing and everything, all at once. You are the silence between the note. You are the darkness between the stars. You are the pause between one breath and the next. Time has no meaning here. It stretches and bends, or perhaps it has stopped altogether. There is no past, no future, only this endless peaceful present. You are held in a moment that lasts forever, a moment of pure, undemanding peace. And it is enough. It is more than enough. It is everything. Oh, the softest sound returns. Not the humming, but something even fainter. It is the sound of your own heart, beating a slow, steady rhythm of life. It is the only sound in the universe, and it is a sound of profound comfort. It tells you that you are here, you are alive, and you are resting. It is a lullaby sung by your own body to your own soul, and in that rhythm, you sink just a little bit deeper. The last threads of awareness, the ones that still cling to the idea of you as a separate thing, begin to loosen their hold. The distinction between the one who rests and the rest itself begins to fade. You are merging with the peace. You are becoming the quiet. The warmth that surrounded you in the cottage is now inside you. It radiates from your core, a gentle, glowing ember of contentment. It fills your chest, your limbs, your fingers, your toes. It is a warmth that knows no cold, a light that knows no darkness. It is the warmth of perfect rest. Every muscle, every fiber of your being has surrendered to the gentle pull of gravity and sleep. Your jaw is slack, your forehead is smooth, your hands are open and relaxed. You are completely, utterly, undeniably at rest. The dream, or the memory of the dream, returns for just a fleeting moment. You see the cat on the hearth, still curled in its perfect circle of sleep. You see the last of the embers in the fireplace, glowing a deep, sleepy red. You see the steam no longer rising from the cup of tea on the table, its contents cool and still. Cottage is sleeping too, dreaming its own quiet dreams of the forest and the stream. And then that too fades. All that is left is a deep, velvety, silent darkness. A darkness so complete and so soft that it feels like being wrapped in the warmest, softest blanket imaginable. There is no up or down, no here or there. There is only this. Only this perfect, profound, healing stillness. You are floating in a warm, dark, silent sea. The water is not wet. It is simply a supportive, comforting presence. You are buoyed by it, rocked by emotion so gentle you cannot feel it, only sense it. It is the cradle of sleep itself, and you are its cherished child. In this place, there are no dreams, no thoughts, no images. There is only the pure, unadulterated essence of rest. It is the source from which all dreams are born, and to which they all return. It is the deep, quiet ocean floor beneath the waves of the mind, and you have sunk down, 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 to rest upon it. This is the deepest sleep, the sleep of utter restoration, the sleep that mends the weariness of the soul. And you will stay here, in this perfect peace, for as long as you need. There is no rush, there is no alarm, there is only the slow, eternal turning of the great dark wheel of night. And as you rest, know that you are guarded, not by walls or doors, but by the very nature of this place. The peace itself is your protector, the silence itself is your shield. Nothing can reach you here, nothing can disturb you. You are untouchable. The slow rhythm of your breathing continues, a gentle, unseen tide, flowing in and out, in and out. It is the only movement in this perfect stillness. It is the proof of your life, your quiet, sleeping life. And it is a beautiful, peaceful sound. The night stretches on, infinite and kind. The stars, far above the surface of this deep sea, continue their slow, silent journey across the sky. They are distant sentinels, watching over the sleeping world. And you, in your deep, deep rest, are part of that sleeping world. You are one with it. The memory of the journey that brought you here is completely gone. The path, the cottage, the field of stars, they've all dissolved back into the source from which they came. There is only this perfect, silent, peaceful void, this womb of rest. And in this void, there is a feeling. It is not a thought. It is not an emotion. It is a pure, distilled feeling of safety. It permeates everything. The very fabric of this deep sleep. It is the knowledge, without thought, that you are completely and utterly cared for, that you are held, that you are loved. This feeling wraps around you, holds you close, and whispers a secret only your soul can hear. It's the secret of your own deep and abiding worth, a worth that has nothing to do with doing, only with being. You are worthy of this rest. You are worthy of this peace. You are worthy of simply being. The rhythm of your breathing grows even slower, even deeper. The tide is going out, further and further, to a place of even greater calm. The space between the breaths lengthens, and in those spaces, there is only the most profound and exquisite stillness. You are not waiting for anything. You are not expecting anything. You are simply here, in this moment, which is the only moment that has ever existed or will ever exist. This moment of perfect, silent, deep, and dreamless sleep. The warmth within you has spread so completely that you can no longer feel its boundaries. It is simply the temperature of your being. You are warm. You are quiet. You are rest. The world of form has dissolved. The world of sound has faded. The world of thought is a forgotten memory. All that remains is the formless, soundless, thoughtless reality of pure being. And you are that. You are that. The deep, slow pulse of the universe, the one you breathe with among the stars, has become so slow, so faint, that it is almost imperceptible. It is the faintest, most distant heartbeat, a reminder that there is still life, even here, in the depths of non-existence. And with that faint, distant pulse as your only companion, you let go of the very last, tiniest shred of awareness. You let go of everything. You simply are. And in that state of pure being, there is no you to be aware of being. There's only being itself. This is the home of sleep. This is the heart of rest. This is where you will stay until the first, soft, silvery light of dawn begins to creep over the horizon of your awareness. Gently, so gently, calling you back from the depth. But that is a long way off. For now, the night is young, and your rest is deep. For now, there is only this. The embers in the fireplace of the cottage have faded to the faintest gray. The cat has stretched and resettled, sighing in its sleep. The forest outside is still, wrapped in the hush of the small hour. The river continues its endless murmuring journey, and you are wrapped in the very heart of peace. Breathe in the silence. Breathe out the silence. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. You are floating. You are resting. You are sleeping. Deeply, deeply, deeply sleeping. And in that sleep, you dream no dream. You are the dream of peace, the dream of quiet, the dream of rest, the dreamed by the night itself. So rest now, peaceful one. Rest in this place that was made just for you. Rest in the arms of the quiet. Rest in the heart of the darkness. Rest and know that all is well. The night holds you. The silence sings to you. The peace enfolds you. Not you are home. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Oh, sleep. Just sleep. The soft rhythmic sound of your own breathing is the only lullaby you need. It is the sound of life at rest. It is the sound of perfect peace. Oh, let go of the last thread. Let it drift away on the tide of your breath. Watch it go. It is nothing. It means nothing. It is gone. Well, you are free. Free of thought. Free of worry. Free of the day. Free. Simply, beautifully, peacefully free. And in this freedom, you rest. You rest so deeply that the word rest itself loses its meaning. There is only the experience, pure and simple. The warmth is you. Quiet is you. The darkness is you, and you are them. All separation has ceased. This is unity. This is wholeness. This is the sleep that heals. The faint, distant pulse of the universe grows fainter still. A whisper of a memory. It is the sound of a star being born, billions of light years away. It is the sound of a galaxy turning. It is the sound of eternity, and it is your own heartbeat. You are infinite. You are eternal. You are the peace that passes all understanding. And you are sleeping. The darkness is not empty. It is full of the potential of a new dawn, full of the promise of a new day. But that is for later. For now, there is only the fullness of the night. Rest in that fullness. Let it support you. Let it hold you. Let it love you. For you are loved by the night, by the silence, by the peace. You are deeply, unconditionally loved. In that love, you sleep. A sleep so deep, so pure, so complete, that it is a return to the source, a homecoming. You are home. In the heart of peace, in the arms of the night, asleep, so very, very asleep. The gentle rhythm continues, the only movement in the stillness, in and out, in and out, a soft, silent tide on a shoreless sea. You are that tide. You are that sea. You are the shore. You are everything and nothing, all at once. And you are asleep, the deepest, most peaceful, most restorative sleep you have ever known. Nothing can disturb you. Nothing can touch you. You are beyond the reach of the world. You are in the sanctuary of sleep, and you will remain here in this sacred space until the morning light, with the gentleness of a mother's kiss, calls you back. But that time is not now. Now is the time for sleep. Now is the time for rest. Now is the time to let go of everything and simply be. Be asleep. Be peace. Be. Just be. And so, as the night deepens and the world holds its breath, you are held in the quietest, most comfortable embrace. The story of the path and the cottage and the lake of stars is finished. Its purpose served. It led you here to this place, and now it fades away like morning mist, leaving only the clear, calm reality of your own deep sleep. Cat dreams of chasing moonbeams. The cottage dreams of the forest dreams of the earth. And you dream of nothing at all. You are the dreamer and the dream. Lost in the beautiful, blank space between, rest your head upon the soft pillow of the night. Draw the blanket of silence up to your chin. Let the cool hand of the darkness smooth your brow. You have done enough. You have been enough. And now it is time to simply be. And in this being, you are renewed. Every cell of your body drinks in the quiet. Every fiber of your being is soothed by the peace. You are being remade in the image of rest. The slow, deep rhythm of your breathing is the only sound in the universe. It is a sound of profound contentment. Although it is the sound of a soul at peace. Listen to it. Become it. It is you. It is all of you, right now. Inhala peace. Exhala everything else. Inhale the quiet. Exhale the last lingering trace of thought. Inhale the night. Exhale the day. There is nothing left but the breath. And then, even the breath seems to slow, to pause, to hover on the edge of stillness. And in that pause, there is perfection. That pause is sleep. That pause is rest. That pause is you. Dwell upon the pause. Live in the space between the breath. That is where true peace resides. And so you dwell there, in that infinite, silent space. A space without time, without form, without end. You are home. You are asleep. You are peace. Forever and ever, in the endless, gentle night. Sleep now. Sleep. Baldas. Just sleep. The pause holds you. A perfect crystalline moment, suspended in the velvety darkness. There is no before, no after. Only this eternal now of deepest rest. You float in the warm, supportive void, cradled by forces that have no name, loved by a silence that asks nothing of. This is the heart of sleep, the still point at the center of the turning world. And you have found your way here, to this place of absolute sanctuary. And in this place, where time itself has forgotten how to pass, a new sensation begins to form. It is not a thought, not an image, not a sound. It is something softer than all of those. Something that exists on the very edge of perception. Like the memory of a dream you haven't quite had yet. It is a feeling of gentle movement, a sense of being carried, of floating not just in darkness but upon something warm and slow and infinitely kind. You become aware, with awareness so faint it is almost not there at all, of a gentle rocking. Is the softest motion imaginable, less than the sway of a boat on a calm lake, less than the rhythm of a mother's arms. It is the memory of being held, the echo of comfort from the very beginning of time. This rocking is older than the stars, older than the moon, older than the sea. It is the rhythm of the universe itself, the slow, eternal dance of all things. And as you are rocked, gently, so gently, in the warm darkness, you begin to drift, not down, not up, but sideways, into a different kind of quiet. This quiet has a texture, like the finest, softest silk brushing against your skin. It has a temperature, the perfect warmth of sunlight on a summer afternoon, remembered rather than felt. It has a scent, the faint, clean smell of air after rain, of ozone and wet earth and growing things. You are moving now, carried by the gentle rocking, through the silken quiet towards something soft and luminous in the distance. It is not light, not exactly. It is more like the idea of light, the promise of light, the memory of light before light was born. It is a soft, golden glow that has no source, that simply exists, warm and welcoming, in the heart of the darkness. As you drift closer to this gentle glow, you begin to feel a sense of anticipation, not the sharp, anxious anticipation of waking life, but the soft, comfortable anticipation of returning to a place you love, a place you have always known, a place that has been waiting for you all along. The golden glow grows warmer, more present, and you realize that it is not something you are approaching, but something that is approaching you, enveloping you, welcoming you home. The rocking slows, becomes even gentler, and you find yourself resting in the heart of the golden glow. It is not bright, it does not hurt your eyes, or in this place you have no eyes to hurt. It is simply a warm, soft, golden presence that surrounds you, holds you, and fills you with a feeling of profound and abiding peace. This is the light of rest, the light that shines in the deepest sleep, the light that renews and restores. Within this golden glow, shapes begin to form. They are not solid shapes, not things you could reach out and touch. They are more like suggestions of shapes, soft and fluid, like clouds seen through half-closed eyes. You see the suggestion of a great spreading tree, its branches reaching out in welcome, its roots deep in the golden light. You see the suggestion of a river flowing slowly, endlessly, its waters made of the same soft glow. You see the suggestion of hills rolling gently into a distance that has no end. These are the landmarks of the inner world, the geography of peace. They are not places you visit, they are places you remember, places your soul has always known. The great tree is the tree of life, the axis of the inner world, around which all rest revolves. Its leaves are made of quiet moments, its branches hold the nests of sleeping birds. Its roots drink from the river of peace. The river of peace flows from a source you cannot see, a spring somewhere in the heart of the golden globe. Its waters are not water, but liquid stillness, flowing over stones of contentment, carving canyons of calm. It flows without sound, without hurry, without end, and you are a part of it, a drop of awareness floating on its surface, carried by its gentle current towards a sea of even deeper rest. The rolling hills are the contours of the sleeping mind, soft and rounded, without sharp edges or steep cliffs. They are covered in grass that is softer than anything in the waking world, grass that bends in a breeze that does not blow, grass that whispers secrets in a language older than word. You rest upon these hills, looking out over the landscape of your own deep peace, and you see that it goes on forever, an endless kingdom of quiet. And in this kingdom, you are not alone. You begin to sense, faintly, gently, the presence of others. They are not people, not as you know them. They are presences, soft and warm, like the golden glow itself. They are the guardians of this inner world, the keepers of the peace. They move through the landscape with a slow, graceful purpose, tending to the tree, watching over the river, smoothing the hill. One of these presences draws closer to you. It has no form you can describe, yet you feel its attention, its care, its gentle welcome. It is as old as the hills, as wise as the tree, as patient as the river. It radiates a warmth that is deeper than the golden glow itself, a warmth that comes from the very heart of rest. This presence has been waiting for you. It has always been waiting for you. It is the part of yourself that knows only peace, the part that sleeps even when you are awake, the part that remembers the way home. The presence does not speak, for words have no place here. Instead, it communicates in feelings, in sensations, in the language of the soul. It tells you, without words, that you are welcome. It tells you that you are safe. It tells you that you are loved, not for what you do or who you are in the waking world, but simply because you exist, simply because you are here, in this place, resting. It reaches out, not with a hand, but with an extension of its warm presence, and touches you. The touch is so gentle, so light that you barely feel it, yet its effect is immediate and profound. Every last trace of tension, every last whisper of worry, every last fragment of the day dissolves completely. You are not just relaxed, you are relaxation itself. You are not just at peace, you are peace itself. The presence draws you closer into its warm embrace, and you feel yourself merging with it, becoming one with this ancient, gentle guardian of sleep. There is no loss of self, only expansion. You are still you, but you are also more than you. You are connected to everything in this inner world, to the tree, to the river, to the hills, to the golden light itself. You are part of the peace, and the peace is part of you. Together, you and the presence drift through the landscape. You float above the river of liquid stillness, watching its slow, eternal flow. You circle the great tree, feeling the quiet wisdom that radiates from its every leaf and branch. You rest upon the soft hills, looking out at the endless horizon of calm, and with every moment, you sink deeper into the embrace of this inner world, further into the heart of rest. The golden glow begins to deepen, to shift, becoming softer, more diffuse. It is no longer the warm gold of late afternoon, but the softer, more mysterious gold of twilight, the hour when the boundaries between worlds grow thin. The landscape around you begins to fade, not into darkness, but into a different kind of light, a silver light, cool and gentle, like moonlight on still water. The presence beside you does not fade. It remains, warm and constant, a guide through this transition. Together, you move from the golden inner world into the silver world of dream. This is the place where the sleeping mind weaves its gentle stories, where images and feelings dance together in a soft light, where the soul plays while the body rests. The silver light is not empty, but it is filled with the faintest outlines of forms, the mere suggestions of shapes and colors. You see the ghost of a butterfly, its wings made of moonbeams, drifting past. You see the shadow of a flower, its petals silver and translucent, blooming in the dreamlight. You see the hint of a face, kind and familiar, smiling at you from a distance, then fading back into the silver mist. These are the dream seeds, the possibilities of sleep. They float through the silver light, waiting to be noticed, waiting to become part of the gentle narratives that will carry you through the night. But you are not here to dream, not yet. You are here to rest in the space between, the place where dreams are born, but have not yet taken shape. The presence guides you to a quiet corner of this silver world, a place where the dream seeds drift more slowly, where the light is softer, where the silence is deeper. Here, there's a bed of cloud, soft and white and impossibly comfortable. It floats in the silver light, waiting for you. Presence helps you settle onto this cloud bed, and you sink into its softness, feeling it support every part of you, holding you as gently as the darkness held you before. Cloud bed is warm, but not from any external source. The warmth comes from within, from you, from your own deep state of rest. It is the warmth of a body at peace, a mind at ease, a soul in its natural state. You lie on this cloud, looking up at the silver light, and you feel the presence beside you, watching over you, a silent guardian of your sleep. The dream seeds drift past, closer now, and you can see them more clearly. Some are soft colors, pale blues and gentle pinks and quiet lavender. Others are shapes, the suggestion of trees and flowers and gentle animals. Still, others are feelings, the memory of comfort, the echo of joy, the whisper of love. They float around you, a gentle parade of peaceful possibilities, and you watch them with the calm, detached interest of one who has no need to participate. The presence hums, a soft, wordless melody that blends with the silver light, becoming part of the atmosphere of this dream-born place. The humming is the sound of peace, the music of rest, the lullaby of the inner world. It wraps around you, holds you, and rocks you, gently, so gently, on your cloud bed. Your eyes, though you have no eyes here, grow heavy. Your body, though you have no body here, sinks deeper into the cloud. Your mind, though it has no thoughts here, grows quieter still, settling into a stillness so profound that it feels like the very foundation of existence. The dream seeds continue their silent dance, but you are no longer watching them. You are no longer aware of the silver light, or the presence beside you, or the cloud beneath you. You have drifted into a place beyond all of these, a place of pure, undifferentiated peace, a place where there is no watcher and no watched, no dreamer and no dream, only peace, only peace, only peace. This is the deepest layer of sleep, a place where the soul goes to be remade. Here, in this absolute stillness, the weariness of the day is washed away. The worries of the world dissolve. The tensions of the body are released. Here, you are renewed, restored, reborn into the possibility of a new day. The night stretches on, infinite and kind. The stars, far above the clouds and the silver light, continue their slow journey across the sky. The moon, full and silver, pours its gentle light over the sleeping world. And you, in your deepest sleep, are a part of all of this, a part of the night, a part of the peace, a part of the great turning wheel of rest. Time passes, hours flow like water, silent and unseen. The moon crosses the sky and begins its slow descent toward the horizon. The stars, one by one, begin to fade as the first hint of gray appears in the east. The night is growing older, deeper, more profound in its final hour. In your deepest sleep, you are aware of none of this. You are beyond time, beyond change, beyond the turning of the world. You are in the still point, the eternal now, the heart of rest. And there you will remain, untouched and untroubled, until the first light of dawn begins its gentle work of calling you back. But that time is not yet. The night still holds you in its embrace. The darkness is still warm and soft around you. The peace is still complete and absolute. There is time yet, plenty of time, for this deep and healing rest. The presence that guided you here has not left. It remains, a silent sentinel watching over your sleep. It is the guardian of your rest, the keeper of your peace. It will not leave until you are ready to return, until the first light of dawn touches your awareness and begins the slow, gentle process of waking. For now, though, there is only sleep, only this deep, profound, healing sleep, only this perfect, absolute, unconditional rest. Breathe in the quiet, breathe out the silence. There is nothing else. Well, there has never been anything else. There will never be anything else. Only this moment of perfect peace. The cloud bed holds you, soft and warm. The silver light surrounds you, gentle and kind. The presence watches over you, loving and constant. And you sleep, so deeply, so peacefully, so completely. You are the sleeping one, the rested one, the peaceful one. You are the dreamer of no dreams, the sleeper of deep sleeps, the one who has found the way home to the heart of rest. And in this home, you are safe, you are loved, you are whole. The night breathes with you, its great dark lungs expanding and contracting in the rhythm of your own sleep. The world rests with you, all of creation, pausing in the quiet hours to join you in this moment of peace. You are not alone in your sleep. You are one with all sleepers, all dreamers, all who rest. The great tree in the golden inner world rustles its leaves in a wind that does not blow. A sigh of contentment that travels through the roots of the earth and touches every sleeping soul. The river of liquid stillness flows on, carrying the peace of the night to all the corners of the world. The hills roll softly, their grassy slopes a comfort to all who rest upon them. And you are cradled by all of this. The tree shelters you, the river carries you, the hills support you. The golden light warms you, the silver light soothes you, presence guards you. You are held by the entire universe of rest. Sleep now, peaceful one. Sleep in the knowledge that you are cared for. Sleep in the certainty that all is well. Sleep in the trust that the morning will come when it is time, and not a moment before. The last hours of the night are the deepest, the most profound. The world is at its stillest, its quietest, its most peaceful. The birds have not yet begun their dawn chorus. The first light has not yet touched the horizon. There is only the deep velvety darkness, the soft silver light of the inner world, and you, sleeping in the heart of it all. This is the time of deepest renewal. This is when the body does its most important work of healing and restoration. This is when the mind processes the day and prepares for the next. This is when the soul rests in its true home, the place of peace from which it came and to which it will return. You are in this time now. You are experiencing this deepest renewal. Every cell of your body is being refreshed. Every thought is being gently filed away. Every feeling is being soothed and settled. You are being prepared for the new day, even as you rest in the depths of the old one. The present stirs, just slightly, a soft adjustment of its watchful attention. It senses the approach of dawn, far in the distance, a faint lightening on the horizon of your sleep. But it is not time yet, not yet. There are still hours of darkness, hours of peace, hours of rest. Presence settles back into its watchful stillness, content in the knowledge that your sleep is deep and undisturbed. It will guard you until the very last moment, until the first ray of dawn touches your awareness, and then it will gently, so gently, begin to guide you back towards the surface of waking. But that is a long way off. For now, there is only this, only the deep, peaceful, healing darkness, only the soft silver light of the inner world, only the warm, constant presence of the guardian, only you, sleeping, sleeping so deeply that you are unaware even of your own sleep, sleeping so peacefully that you have become the peace itself, sleeping so completely that you are one with the night, one with the darkness, one with the rest that sustains all life. This is the gift of the night. This is the blessing of sleep. This is the grace that is given to all who close their eyes and trust in the darkness. And you have trusted. You have let go. You have surrendered to the night, and in return, the night has given you its deepest peace, its most profound rest, its most healing darkness. Rest in that gift now. Rest in that blessing. Rest in that grace. The hours pass. The darkness deepens, then begins, almost imperceptibly, to lighten. The first hint of gray appears in the eastern sky, far above the cloud bed, far above the silver light, far above the inner world. It is the faintest suggestion of dawn, a whisper of light on the edge of the world. In your deepest sleep, you do not notice. The presence notices, but does not act. It is not time. Not yet. The dawn is still far away, a promise rather than a reality. There is still time for sleep, still time for rest, still time for the deep peace of the night to hold you. The gray light grows, just slightly, a barely perceptible brightening. The stars, one by one, begin to fade, their light overwhelmed by the approaching dawn. The moon, low on the horizon, grows pale and thin, losing its silver brightness. But you, in your deep sleep, are unaware of all of this. You are still in the heart of the night, still held by the darkness, still cradled by the peace. The changes in the outer world do not reach you here. You are safe in the inner world, safe in the deep, safe in the rest that knows no time. The presence watches the approaching dawn with calm attention. It knows the moment will come when it must begin the gentle work of calling you back. But it also knows that the deepest sleep must be respected, that the transition must be gradual, that the return must be as gentle as the descent. So it waits, it watches, it guards, and you sleep on, undisturbed, unawakened, still deep in the peace of the night. The gray light spreads across the sky, pushing back the darkness, claiming the east for the coming day. The first birds stir in their nests, a faint, sleepy chirp that is barely a sound at all. The world begins, ever so slowly, to prepare for waking, but you are not of that world yet. You are still in the world of sleep, the world of peace, the world of deep and healing rest. The morning has not yet reached you. The dawn has not yet touched you. You are still safe in the night's embrace. The presence feels the shift, the turning of the great wheel from night to day. It knows that the time is approaching, that the moment of gentle awakening is drawing near. But it also knows that there is still time, still a little while longer, for you to rest in the deepest peace. So it does nothing. Well, it simply waits, watches, and loves you in your sleep, The first ray of true dawn appears on the horizon, a thin line of gold against the grey. It is the first light of the new day, the promise of warmth and life and activity. It is beautiful, but it is also a call, a gentle summons to return. Presence hears that call and knows that its time of guardianship is drawing to a close. Soon, it will need to begin the gentle work of guiding you back, but not yet, not quite yet. There is still a little time, a few more moments of deepest peace before the journey begins. You sleep on, unaware of the approaching dawn, unaware of the guardian's watchful attention, unaware of anything but the deep, profound peace that holds you. The gold line on the horizon widens, becomes a band of light. The sky above it shifts from gray to pale blue. The stars are gone now, all but the brightest, which linger for a few more moments before fading into the growing light. The first real birdsong begins, a tentative chorus of greeting to the new day. It is soft, distant, barely audible in the inner world, but it is there, a thread of sound that will grow stronger as the dawn advances. Presence stirs. It is time, not for full awakening, but for the first gentle nudges towards the surface. The journey back must be slow and gentle as the descent was. The presence reaches out, not with a hand, but with a soft extension of its warm, loving attention. It touches you as gently as a falling leaf touches the ground, as gently as a whisper touches the silence, and in your deepest sleep, you feel it, not as an interruption, not as a disturbance, but as a soft, warm reminder that you are loved, that you are cared for, that it is time, very slowly, very gently, to begin the journey back. You do not wait, you do not stir, but somewhere in the deepest part of your sleep, a tiny seed of awareness begins to form. It is not thought, not yet. It is simply a potential, a possibility, a gentle inclination towards the surface. The presence continues its gentle work, a soft, steady radiation of love and warmth that slowly, so slowly, begins to draw you from the depth. It is like the tide, going out and coming in, a gentle rhythm that carries you, inch by inch, towards the shores of waking. But it is so slow, so gentle, that you are not aware of it. You are still sleeping, still resting, still deep in peace. The movement is imperceptible. The change is gradual. The journey is as soft as a dream. The silver light of the inner world begins to brighten, just slightly, taking on a faint golden hue, as the dawn light from the outer world begins to filter through. The dream seeds, the gentle shapes and colors that floated in the silver light, begin to fade, dissolving back into the source from which they came. The cloud bed beneath you feels different, slightly less substantial, as if it too is beginning the slow process of dissolving. But it still holds you, still supports you, still cradles you in its soft embrace. The presence remains beside you, its warmth constant and reassuring. It will not leave you. It will guide you all the way back, step by step, moment by moment, until you are ready to open your eyes to the new day. But that is still far away. The journey from the depths to the surface is a long one, and it must be taken slowly, gently, with infinite patience and care. The presence has all the patience in the world. It will wait for you. It will guide you. It will love you through every step of the return. If the golden light in the inner world grows stronger, mingling with the remaining silver, creating a soft, warm, beautiful light that fills the space where you rest. The landscape of the inner world, the great tree, the flowing river, the rolling hills, begins to reappear, faint at first, then growing clearer as you drift gently towards them. You are still sleeping, still deep in rest, but you are moving now, drifting on the gentle tide of the presence's love, back towards the world of form and image and gentle dreams. This is the first stage of the return, the move from formless peace to the world of gentle forms. The great tree welcomes you as you drift near, its branches reaching out in a gesture of blessing. The river sings its silent song, a lullaby of liquid peace. The hills offer their soft slopes for you to rest upon, should you need them, but you continue to drift, carried by the presence, moving slowly, so slowly, back towards the silver light that now glows with the warmth of the approaching dawn. The dream seeds begin to reappear, but they are different now. They are no longer just possibilities, gentle suggestions of form and color. They are becoming more distinct, more real, taking on the shapes of the things you love. The face of a loved one, the form of a beloved pet, the image of a place that brings you joy. These are the gentle dreams of the early morning, the dreams that come as you begin a slow journey back from the depths. They are soft and sweet and comforting, dreams that wrap you in warmth and love as you drift towards waking. You see, in your dream, the cat from the cottage is no longer sleeping on the hearth. It is walking towards you, its fur warm in the morning light, its eyes soft and knowing. It rubs against your hand, purring, a deep, rumbling sound of contentment. You reach out and stroke its soft fur, feeling the warmth of its body, the vibration of its purr. It is a simple pleasure, a gentle comfort, a reminder of the peace you have known. The cat stays with you for a while, a warm presence in your dream, then slowly fades, dissolving back into the golden light. But its purr remains, a soft, comforting vibration that you carry with you as you continue your gentle drift towards the surface. You see, in your dream, the path you walked to reach the cottage. It is bathed in the soft, golden light of early morning, the pine needles glistening with dew, the stream chattering its cheerful song. You are not walking it now, but you see it, a reminder of the journey that brought you to this place of peace. You see the deer, the doe, and her fawn, standing at the edge of the stream, drinking from the clear water. The fawn is larger now, its spots fading, but it still stays close to its mother, safe and protected. These images pass through your dream like gentle waves, each one leaving a trace of peace, a memory of comfort, a reminder of the beauty of the world you are slowly returning to. The presence beside you is still there, still warm, still loving, still guiding you on your gentle journey back. It does not speak, but you feel its communication. There is time. There is no rush. Return at your own pace, in your own time. We are here with you, and so you continue to drift, slowly, gently, peacefully, through the golden light of the inner world, towards the silver light of dreams, towards the first awareness of the waking world. The cloud bed is gone now, dissolved back into the light from which it came. But you do not miss it, for you are held by something even softer, even warmer. The love of the presence, the peace of the inner world, the gentle certainty that all is well. You are floating now, not on a cloud, but on the light itself, carried by its warmth, guided by its love. The golden light is all around you, within you, a part of you. You are light, floating in light, returning to the world of light. The first sounds of the waking world begin to reach you, soft and distant. The birdsong is clearer now, a chorus of greeting to the new day. You hear the faint sound of a gentle breeze stirring the leaves of the trees outside a window. You hear, perhaps, the soft sound of rain, a gentle patter on a roof somewhere. These sounds are not disturbing. They are comforting, gentle reminders that the world is there, waiting for you, ready to welcome you back when you are ready to return. The present slows the journey, allowing you to rest in this place between worlds, this gentle borderland, where you can still feel the peace of the deep while beginning to sense the presence of the day. You float in the golden light, listening to the distant birdsong, feeling the warmth of the presence beside you, and you are content. There is no need to rush. There is no need to do anything. There is only this moment, this peaceful, perfect moment between sleep and waking. The golden light begins to soften, to thin, becoming more transparent. Through it, you begin to see the faint outlines of the world you will soon return to. The ceiling of a room, the shape of a window, the soft light of dawn filtering through a curtain. These are not yet clear. They are suggestions, possibilities, the first hints of the physical world, but they are there, growing clearer with each passing moment. The presence beside you begins to fade. Its work almost done. It has guided you safely from the deepest sleep to the threshold of waking. Now it is time for you to complete the journey on your own, to take the last few steps back to the world of light and sound and life. But before it fades completely, the presence gives you one last gift. It wraps you in a final embrace of warmth and love, an embrace that fills you with peace and strength and joy. It is an embrace that will stay with you throughout the day, a reminder of the deep rest you have known, a source of calm to carry with you into all the hours ahead, and then it is gone, dissolved back into the golden light from which it came. But you are not alone. Well, you carry its love within you, a warm, steady presence in your heart. You float now, alone in the thinning golden light, on the very edge of waking. The birdsong is clear and sweet. The morning light is soft and gentle. The world is waiting, and you are ready, ready to return, ready to begin the new day, ready to carry the peace of the night with you into all the hours ahead. But you are not quite awake. No, not yet. Well, there is still a moment, a final, precious moment of rest, a moment to float in the gentle light, to breathe in the peace, to savor the last taste of sleep. Take that moment now. Rest in it. Breathe in the quiet. Feel the warmth. Know that you are loved. You are safe. You are whole. And when you are ready, when the moment is right, you will open your eye. You will stretch perhaps and smile. You will greet the new day with a heart full of peace, a mind clear and calm, a body rested and renewed. The night is over. The day has begun. But the peace of the night goes with you. It is a part of you now, woven into the fabric of your being by the deep, healing sleep you have known. So rest now, in this final moment between worlds. Rest in the gentle light. Rest in the soft sounds of the morning. Rest in the knowledge that you are loved. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Welcome the day. Carry the peace with you. The sun is rising. The world is waking. And you are rested. You are renewed. You are at peace. Sleep well, peaceful one. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. And when you wake, wake gently. Wake slowly. Wake with the peace of the night so warm in your heart. The story is ended. The journey is complete. But the peace remains. It is always there, waiting for you, whenever you need to return. The path, the cottage, the inner world, the presence. They are all there, just a breath away, ready to welcome you home. So rest now. Oh, rest in the peace that passes all understanding. Rest in the love that asks nothing of you. Rest in the quiet that heals all wounds. Rest, and when you are ready, wake. But for now, for this moment, for this final precious instant between night and day, between sleep and waking, between dream and reality, just rest, just be, just peace. The soft light of dawn fills the room, painting the walls in shades of gold and rose. The birds sing a joyful chorus, celebrating the new day. The world stirs and stretches, ready to begin again, and you You are part of it all, a part of the morning, a part of the light, a part of the great, beautiful, unfolding story of life. Carry the peace with you. Let it guide you through the day. Let it remind you in every moment that you are loved, you are safe, you are whole. And tonight, when the sun sets and the stars appear, the path will be there waiting for you. The cottage will be warm, the fire will be lit, the cat will be sleeping on the hearth, and you will return. You will always be welcome. You will always be home. Sleep well, dear one. Sleep peacefully. Sleep. Just sleep. The gentle light of early morning continues to soften around you. But you are not yet ready to leave the embrace of rest. The presence may have faded, but the peace it left behind remains, a warm and steady glow within your heart. You float in this tender space between worlds, between the deep night and the bright day, and you find that you are content to remain here a while longer. There is no rush, there is no schedule, there is only the soft, golden light and the quiet rhythm of your own breath. The bird song outside continues, a cheerful chorus that rises and falls like waves upon a gentle shore, but it does not demand your attention. It is simply there, a pleasant backdrop to the stillness within. You are aware of it, as you are aware of the softness of the pillow beneath your head, the warmth of the blankets gathered around you, the gentle weight of your body sinking into the mattress beneath. These sensations are not interruptions. They are anchors, gentle reminders that you are here, in this moment, safe and warm, and deeply at rest. The golden light around you begins to shift, to deepen, taking on the softer tones of late morning. But time has no meaning here. In this place between, the light could be dawn or noon or dusk. It matters not. What matters is the peace that fills you, the quiet that surrounds you, the gentle certainty that you are exactly where you are meant. You become aware, with a soft and distant awareness, of the sensation of breathing, not the effort of breathing, not the work of drawing air into your lungs, but the simple, natural rhythm of it. The gentle rise and fall of your chest, the soft whisper of air moving in and out. This rhythm is the music of your body at rest, a lullaby played on the instrument of your own being. And as you listen to it, you find that it slows, deepens, becomes even more peaceful. In and out, in and out. The rhythm continues, steady and sure, a gentle tide that carries you deeper into the quiet. You are not asleep, not as you were in the deepest hours of the night, but you are not awake either, not in the ordinary sense. You are in a state of profound rest, a waking dream, a place where the boundaries between sleep and consciousness blur and soften until they disappear entirely. This is the gift of the morning hours, the gentle time when the body has rested enough, but the mind is not yet ready to fully engage with the world. It is a time of creativity, of gentle insights, of soft and beautiful thoughts that drift through the mind like clouds across a summer sky. You are in this time now, floating in its gentle embrace, and as you float, images begin to form in the golden light. Not the dream seeds of the inner world, but something different, something softer and more personal. These are the images of your own gentle thoughts, the pictures your mind creates when it is free from the demands of the day. You see a garden, a beautiful garden filled with flowers of every color imaginable. Roses climb trellises, their petals soft and fragrant. Lavender grows in great purple bushes, filling the air with its calming scent. Sunflowers turn their cheerful faces toward a sun that shines with a warm, golden light. A stone path winds through the garden, inviting you to walk, to explore, to lose yourself in the beauty that surrounds you. You take the path, your footsteps soft on the warm stones. The garden welcomes you, its flowers nodding gently in a breeze that carries the scent of honeysuckle and jasmine. Bees hum among the blossoms, their lazy drone, a sound of pure contentment. Butterflies drift past, their wings painted in patterns of orange and black and brilliant blue. The path leads you to a small pond, its surface covered in water lilies. Their white and pink blossoms float serenely on the green water, and you can see fish swimming beneath them, their golden scales flashing in the sunlight. A wooden bench sits beside the pond, shaded by the branches of a weeping willow, whose long green tendrils brush the water's surface. You sit on the bench, feeling the warm wood beneath you, the gentle shade of the willow above you. The pond stretches out before you, a mirror, reflecting the sky and the flowers and the trees. A dragonfly lands on a lily pad nearby, its wings glittering in the light, and you watch it for a long, peaceful moment. This garden is yours. It exists in the gentle space between sleep and waking, a place you can visit whenever you need peace, whenever you need beauty, whenever you need to remember the simple joy of being alive. You can come here in your thoughts at any time and find the same peace waiting for you. A small bird lands on the bench beside you, its feathers a soft, warm brown. It tilts its head and looks at you with bright, curious eyes, then chirps once, a tiny sound of greeting, before flying off into the garden. You smile, a small, peaceful smile, and feel the warmth of the sun on your face. The garden begins to change, subtly, gently, as the light shifts and the afternoon deepens. The shadows grow longer, the colors richer, the air cooler. The bees grow quieter, the butterflies find resting places, the birds begin their evening songs. The garden is preparing for night, settling into the quiet of the approaching dusk. You remain on the bench, watching the transformation, feeling the peace of the evening settle over you like a soft blanket. The pond grows still, the water lilies closing their petals for the night. The willow's branches hang motionless, as if listening to the silence. And in that silence, you hear it again, the faint, distant humming, the lullaby of the inner world, the song of the presence that watched over you through the night. It is softer now, barely a whisper, but it is there, a thread of sound that connects you to the deep peace you have known. The humming grows slightly louder, and with it comes a feeling of warmth, of love, of gentle welcome. Presence has not left you. It has only stepped back, allowing you this time of gentle waking, this space of peaceful transition. But it is still there, always there, ready to draw closer whenever you need it. You feel a soft touch on your hand, as light as a falling petal. You look down and see that a single white flower has drifted from somewhere and landed on your skin. It is perfect, its petals smooth and white, its center a soft golden yellow. You pick it up, holding it gently, and bring it to your nose. The scent is faint but sweet, the scent of peace itself. The garden around you begins to fade, not into darkness, but into a soft, misty light. The flowers become less distinct, their colors blending together like watercolors on wet paper. The path dissolves, the pond disappears, the willow fades, but you are not sad to see them go. Oh, you know they will be there whenever you wish to return. And the misty light surrounds you, warm and soft, and you find yourself no longer in the garden, but in a place even more peaceful. A place of pure, gentle light. It is not bright, not overwhelming. It is soft, like the light of a cloudy day, like the light that filters through a curtain of silk. In this light, you see shapes beginning to form. Not the shapes of the garden, but different shapes. Shapes that seem familiar in a way you cannot quite name. You see the outline of a house you have known perhaps, or a house from a dream. It is a simple house with a gently sloping roof and a wide porch and windows that glow with a warm, welcoming light. You approach the house, your feet moving without effort over ground that is soft and springy beneath you. As you draw closer, you see details. The rocking chair on the porch, the pot of flowers by the steps, the wind chime hanging from the eaves, its soft, melodic tones carried on a gentle breeze. The porch steps are warm beneath your feet as you climb them. The rocking chair invites you to sit, and you do, settling into its gentle rhythm as it rocks back and forth, back and forth. A soothing motion that carries you deeper into peace. From here, you can see the world around the house. It is a world of gentle hills and soft valleys, of meandering streams and small, peaceful woods. The sky above is the soft blue of late afternoon, with a few white clouds drifting lazily across it. The sun is warm, but not hot, a gentle presence that fills the world with golden light. You rock gently on the porch, watching the clouds drift, listening to the wind chime song, feeling the peace of this place settle deep into your bones. This house, this porch, this view, they are yours. A place of rest that exists only for you. A sanctuary in the gentle world between sleep and waking. A figure appears on the path leading to the house. It is too far away to see clearly, but you feel no fear, no concern. You know, with a deep and certain knowing, that this figure is a friend, a guide, a presence of love and light. You watch as it approaches, walking slowly, peacefully, along the path. As it draws closer, you begin to make out details. It is a woman, dressed in simple clothes, her hair silver in the afternoon light. Her face is kind, her eyes warm, her smile gentle. She carries a basket on her arm, and as she reaches the steps, you see that the basket is filled with flowers, the same white flowers that landed on your hand in the garden. She climbs the steps and sits in the rocking chair beside you, placing the basket of flowers on the porch between you. She does not speak, but her presence is a comfort, a warmth, a reassurance that you are not alone. You sit together in silence, rocking gently, watching the clouds drift, listening to the wind chime. The silence between you is not empty. It is full of understanding, full of peace, full of a love so deep and so constant that words could never contain it. After a time, the woman reaches into her basket and takes out one of the white flowers. She holds it out to you, and you take it, feeling its soft petals against your skin. She smiles, and in that smile you see all the love in the universe, all the kindness, all the gentleness. It does not need to speak. You understand. This flower is a gift, a reminder that beauty exists, that peace exists, that love exists, always, everywhere, in every moment. You hold the flower close to your heart, feeling its warmth, its peace, its love. The woman rises from her chair, picks up her basket, and walks back down the porch step. She turns once, at the bottom, and waves, a simple gesture of farewell that is also a promise. She will return. But she is always there, just beyond the edge of seeing, ready to appear whenever you need her. You watch her walk back down the path, her figure growing smaller and smaller, until it disappears into the gentle hills. But you do not feel alone. The flower in your hand reminds you of her presence, of her love, of the peace she brought with her. You continue to rock on the porch, the flower held close, the wind chimes singing its soft song, the clouds drifting overhead. The afternoon deepens into evening, the sky shifting from blue to gold, to rose to the soft purple of dusk. The first stars appear, tiny points of light in the darkening sky. You watch them appear, one by one, until the sky is filled with their gentle light. They seem closer here, brighter, more friendly. They twinkle at you, sharing their silent secrets, their ancient wisdom. You feel connected to them, to the vast universe they represent, to the infinite peace that fills all of creation. The rocking chair moves gently, back and forth, a rhythm as old as time itself. The wind chime continues its song, joined now by the soft chirping of crickets in the fields beyond the house. The air grows cooler, fresher, carrying the scent of night-blooming flowers. You are so deeply at peace now that you can barely remember a time when you were not. The world of worry, of stress, of hurry, it seems like a distant dream. A story you once heard, but never truly experienced. This gentle rocking, this starry sky, this soft night air, this is reality. This is truth. This is home. The flower in your hand begins to glow. A soft, gentle light that matches the light of the stars. It is not bright, not startling. It is simply there, a reminder of the light that lives within you, the light that can never be extinguished, the light that is your true nature. You look at the glowing flower, and you see within it all the beauty you have ever known. You see the faces of those you love. You see places that have brought you joy. You see moments of perfect happiness, of profound peace, of deep and abiding love. They are all there, contained within the soft petals of this single flower. And you realize that this flower is not a gift from the woman. It is a gift from yourself, from the deepest part of your being, the part that knows only peace, the part that remembers who you truly are. The woman was simply a messenger, a guide, a reminder of the love that already exists within you. You hold the flower to your heart, and you feel its light merge with your own light, becoming one. You are light. You are love. You are peace. You have always been these things. You have only forgotten, momentarily, in the busyness of the world. But now you remember. Now you know. The rocking chair slows, then stops. The wind chime grows quiet. The crickets cease their chirping. The stars hold still in the sky. Everything pauses, waiting, watching, honoring this moment of remembrance. And in that perfect stillness, you hear a voice. It is not a voice from outside. It is a voice from within, your own voice, speaking to you with infinite gentleness and love. You are peace, it says. You have always been peace. You will always be peace. The world may try to convince you otherwise, but do not believe it. Come here to this place whenever you need to remember. The porch is always here. The rocking chair is always waiting. The stars are always shining. And I am always here, within you, ready. The voice fades, but its words remain, written on your heart in letters of light. You carry them with you, as the house and the porch and the hills begin to fade, dissolving back into the soft, misty light from which they came. But you are not sad. You know you can return. You know this place is real, more real than the world of waking, because it is the place of truth, a place of peace, a place of home. The misty light surrounds you, warm and soft, and you find yourself floating once again in the gentle space between worlds. The golden light of the inner world mingles with the silver light of dreams, creating a soft, beautiful radiance that fills you with peace. You float in this light, drifting gently, without direction or purpose, simply being. There is no need to go anywhere, to do anything, to be anyone. There is only this moment, this perfect, peaceful moment of simply being. The light around you begins to take on new colors, soft pastels that shift and blend like the colors of a sunrise. Pale pink gives way to soft lavender, which melts into gentle blue, which fades into warm peach. The colors flow around you, through you, becoming part of you. You are the colors, and the colors are you. In this sea of gentle color, you become aware of movement, not your own movement, but the movement of the colors themselves, flowing and shifting in patterns that are beautiful beyond word. They dance around you, a silent ballet of light and love, and you are the audience, the witness, the honored guest at this private performance. The dance of colors continues for a time that feels both endless and instantaneous. You are lost in their beauty, in their grace, in the pure joy of their movement. And yet you are not lost. You are found. You are more yourself than you have ever been. As the dance begins to slow, the colors begin to take on shapes. You see the outline of a great hall, its walls made of light, its ceiling lost in the soft radiance above. Pillars of crystal rise from a floor of cloud, each one glowing with its own inner light. And at the far end of the hall, on a raised dais, sits a throne. But it is not a throne of power or authority. It is a throne of love, of welcome, of homecoming. It is made of the same light as everything else, and it seems to pulse with a gentle warmth, an invitation to approach, to rest, to be. You move towards it, gliding over the cloud floor, past the crystal pillars, drawn by a force that is not force but love. As you draw closer, you see that the throne is not empty. Someone sits there, someone whose presence fills the entire hall with warmth and light. It is you. Not the you of the waking world, with its worries and its fears and its endless doing. It is the true you, the eternal you, the you that existed before you were born and will exist after you die. It is the you of peace, the you of love, the you of light. This true you smiles, a smile of such warmth, such welcome, such love, that you feel your heart expand to contain it. And then the true you rises from the throne and opens its arms, an invitation to embrace, to merge, to come home. You move into the embrace, and as you do, you feel yourself merging with this true you, becoming one with your own deepest self. There is no separation. There never was. There is only you, the one you have always been, the one you will always be. And in that merging, you understand everything. You understand why you came to this world, what you are here to learn, what you are here to give. You understand that the challenges, the difficulties, the pains of life are not punishments, but opportunities, chances to grow, to love, to become more fully yourself. You understand that you are never alone, that you are always guided, always loved, always held. You understand that peace is not something you find, it is something you are. What? It is your nature, your essence, your truth, and nothing in the world can ever change that. The world may obscure it, may cover it over with layers of worry and fear and doubt, but it can never destroy it. It is always there, waiting to be uncovered, waiting to be remembered, waiting to be lived. The hall of light begins to fade, but you do not mind. You carry its peace within you now, a peace that cannot be shaken, a peace that passes all understanding. The crystal pillars dissolve, the cloud floor fades, the throne disappears, but you remain, floating in the soft, golden light, more yourself than you have ever been. The golden light begins to thin, becoming more transparent, and through it you begin to see the familiar shapes of the waking world, the ceiling of your room, the window with its soft curtains, the dresser against the wall. These shapes are gentle now, welcoming, reminders that the world is there, ready to receive you, but you are not ready to fully return. Not yet. There is still time, still space, still the luxury of lingering in this gentle place between. The day can wait, the world can wait. There is only this moment, this perfect, peaceful moment. You float in the thinning light, aware now of the softness of your bed beneath you, the warmth of the blankets around you, the gentle pressure of the pillow against your cheek. These sensations are comforting, grounding, reminders that you have a body, a home, a place in the world. You become aware of your breath again, the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the soft whisper of air moving in and out. This rhythm is your anchor, your connection to the physical world, even as you float in the spiritual one, in and out, in and out, a gentle tide that carries you, moment by moment, through this peaceful transition. The light continues to thin, and through it you see more details of your room, the soft colors of the walls, pattern of the curtains, the way the morning light filters through the window, casting gentle shadows on the floor. These details are beautiful in their simplicity, their ordinariness, their quiet presence. You feel your body more fully now, its weight sinking into the mattress, its warmth spreading through the blanket. You feel your fingers, your toes, the soft skin of your face against the pillow. These sensations are not interruptions to your peace. They are expressions of it, physical manifestations of the deep rest you have known. The birds outside continue their song, a cheerful chorus that celebrates the new day. You hear them not as a demand to wake, but as an invitation, a gentle suggestion that the world is beautiful and waiting. You smile, a small peaceful smile, and thank them for their song. The golden light is almost gone now, replaced by the soft, natural light of morning. You are no longer floating in the inner world. You are lying in your bed, in your room, in your home. But the peace of the inner world remains, a warm, steady presence in your heart. You are awake now, but not fully. You are in that delicious state of semi-consciousness, where you can choose to open your eyes or to drift for a while longer. There is no pressure, no rush. The day will wait for you. It always does. You choose to drift just a little longer, savoring the last moments of this gentle transition. You let your mind wander where it will, following the soft paths of thought that appear before you. You think of the garden, the porch, the hall of light. You think of the woman with the silver hair and the basket of flowers. You think of the true you, sitting on the throne of love. These thoughts are not distractions. They are gifts, reminders of the peace that lives within you. You carry them with you as you drift, as you float, as you rest in the gentle embrace of the morning. Birds sing on, their song growing louder as the day brightens. You hear, in the distance, the sound of a car passing, the bark of a dog, the murmur of voices. The world is waking up, going about its business, beginning its day, and you are a part of it, a part of this great, beautiful, busy world. But you are also apart from it. You carry within you a place of perfect peace, a sanctuary that no noise can disturb, no busyness can touch. It is yours, always yours, a gift from the night, from the deep, from the true you that sits on the throne of love. You stretch, just slightly, a gentle movement that sends warmth through your limbs. You feel your muscles, relaxed and loose, grateful for the night's rest. You feel your mind, clear and calm, ready for whatever the day may bring. You feel your heart, full of peace, full of love, full of gratitude. The decision comes, not as a demand, but as a gentle knowing. It is time. It is time to open your eyes. Time to greet the day. Time to carry the peace of the night into the light of the morning. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the soft morning air. You hold it for a moment, feeling the life it brings, the energy, the possibility, and then you let it go. A gentle sigh of release, of readiness, of welcome. Your eyes open. The light of morning fills your vision, soft and golden, just like the light of the inner world. You blink once, twice, letting your eyes adjust. The ceiling comes into focus, then the window, then the room around you. You are home. You are awake. You are at peace. You lie still for a moment, savoring the feeling of being fully present in your body, in your room, in your life. The peace of the night is still with you, a warm, steady presence in your heart. You know it will stay with you throughout the day, a source of calm in every moment, a reminder of who you truly are. You stretch again, more fully this time, feeling the wonderful sensation of your body coming alive. You sit up, slowly, gently, and swing your legs over the side of the bed. Your feet touch the floor, cool and solid, grounding you in the physical world. You stand, and as you do, you feel a surge of gratitude for this new day, this new opportunity, this new chance to live in peace and love and light. The day stretches before you, full of possibility, full of promise, and you are ready for it. You are more than ready. You are eager. But before you begin, you take one more moment, one more breath, one more pause to honor the night that has passed, the rest you have received, the peace that fills you. You close your eyes, just for a moment, and you whisper a thank you. Thank you to the path, to the cottage, to the cat. Thank you to the inner world, to the golden light, to the silver dream. Thank you to the presence, to the guide, to the woman with the flowers. Thank you to the true you, the eternal you, the you that sits on the throne of love. And thank you to yourself for taking this journey, for surrendering to the night, for allowing yourself to be held by it. You open your eyes and you smile. The day is waiting and you are ready. You take your first step into the morning, carrying the peace of the night with you, a light in your heart that will never go out, but will be there tonight, waiting for you. The cottage will be warm, the fire lit, the cat sleeping on the hearth, and you will return, as you always do, to the peace that is your home. But for now, there is the day, there is the light, there is the beautiful, ordinary, extraordinary business of living, and you embrace it, all of it, with a heart full of peace and a soul full of light. The morning sun rises higher, filling your room with warmth and brightness. You move through your morning routine with a gentle awareness, each action a meditation, each moment a gift. You brush your teeth, feeling the soft bristles against your gums, the taste of mint on your tongue. You wash your face, feeling the cool water against your skin, the freshness it brings. You dress, choosing clothes that feel comfortable, that allow your body to move freely, that remind you of the ease you feel within. You make your way to the kitchen, where the light is golden and warm. You prepare a simple breakfast, perhaps a piece of toast with butter, a cup of tea, a piece of fruit. You eat slowly, savoring each bite, grateful for the nourishment, for the simple pleasure of food. As you eat, you look out the window at the world beyond. You see the trees, their leaves green in the morning light. You see the sky, a soft blue with a few white clouds drifting lazily across it. You see a bird, perhaps the same one that sang to you earlier, hopping from branch to branch, busy with its own morning routine. You feel connected to it all, to the trees, to the sky, to the bird. You are a part of this world, this beautiful, living, breathing world, and you are grateful. The day unfolds before you, full of activities and interactions, of work and play, of challenges and joys. You move through it all with the peace of the night in your heart, a steady anchor in every moment. When difficulties arise, you breathe, remembering the deep rest you have known. When joys appear, you embrace them fully, knowing that they too are gift. You carry the flower in your heart, the white flower from the garden, the one that holds all the beauty you have ever known. When you need a moment of peace, you close your eyes and see it, feel it. Remember its gentle glow. It is always there, a reminder of who you truly are. The day passes, as days do, in a flow of moments and experiences. You meet people, you have conversations, you complete tasks, you rest, you eat, you laugh, you perhaps even cry. All of it is part of the great tapestry of life, and you embrace it all with the peace that fills you. As afternoon turns to evening, You feel a gentle tiredness, a natural winding down after the activity of the day. You welcome it, this tiredness, knowing that it is simply your body's way of preparing for another night of rest, another journey into the peace. You make yourself a simple dinner, perhaps something warm and comforting, a soup or a stew that fills the kitchen with pleasant aromas. You eat slowly, savoring each bite, grateful for the nourishment, for the simple pleasure of a warm meal at the end of the day. As you eat, you watch the sun begin its descent, the sky outside your window shifting from blue to gold, to rose to purple. The world is preparing for night, settling into the quiet of the evening, and you settle with it, your body relaxing, your mind growing calm, your heart opening to the peace that awaits. After dinner, you find a comfortable place to sit, perhaps a soft chair by a window, perhaps a couch with warm blankets and soft pillows. You sit quietly, watching the last light fade from the sky, feeling the peace of the evening settle over you. You think about the night ahead, about the journey you will take, about the path that waits for you. You feel a gentle anticipation, a soft excitement, a warm welcome. The inner world is there, ready to receive you, ready to hold you, ready to give you the rest you need. You prepare for bed, your movements slow and gentle, each action a preparation for sleep. You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you change into comfortable clothes, you climb into bed, feeling the soft sheets against your skin, the warm blankets around you, the gentle support of the pillow beneath your head. You lie still for a moment, breathing deeply, feeling your body relax into the mattress. The peace of the evening surrounds you, fills you, becomes you. You are ready to let go, ready to surrender, ready to return. You close your eyes, and the world of waking begins to fade. The sounds of the house grow distant. The light behind your eyelids deepens. The weight of your body seems to dissolve. You are floating, drifting, sinking into the soft, warm darkness. And there, in the darkness, you see it. A light, faint at first, then growing brighter. It is the golden light of the inner world, the light that guides you home. You move towards it, drawn by a force that is not force but love. And as you draw closer, you see the path, the winding path, cushioned with pine needles, stretching through the ancient forest. The stream chatters beside it, its voice, a familiar song. The honeyed light filters through the leaves, warm and gentle on your skin. You step onto the path, and you are home. The journey begins again. The night stretches before you, full of peace, full of rest, full of the deep, healing sleep you need. You walk the path, past the ancient trees, past the widening river, past the deer who lift their heads to watch you pass. The twilight deepens, the stars appear. The cottage comes into view. The door is open, waiting for you. The fire burns brightly on the hearth. The cat sleeps in its perfect circle. A cup of tea sits on the table, steam rising gently. You enter, you sit, you sink into the comfort, into the warmth, into the peace. And the presence is there, the guardian of your sleep, the keeper of your peace. It welcomes you with a warmth that fills the room, with a love that holds you close. You are safe. You are home. At home. You are loved. The fire whispers its lullaby. The cat purrs in its sleep. The presence hums its gentle song. And you drift deeper, deeper, deeper into the peace. The night is yours. The rest is yours. But the peace is yours. And so you sleep deeply, peacefully, completely. The journey continues, night after night. A never-ending story of rest and renewal, of peace and love, of homecoming and healing. The path will always be there. The cottage will always be warm. The presence will always be waiting, and you will always return. For this is your home, This is your peace. This is your truth. Sleep now, peaceful one. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep forever in the arms of the night. The story never ends. It simply continues. Night after night, a gentle river of peace flowing through your sleep, carrying you always to the place of rest, the place of love, the place of home. And when you wake, you will carry that peace with you, a light in your heart that will never go out. But for now, there is only sleep, only peace, only rest, only you, floating in the golden light, held by the presence, loved by the universe. Sleep, bond, just sleep, forever sleep. The golden light begins to shift, as it always does when a journey reaches its natural close. Not an ending, not truly, for the path will always be there. The cottage will always be warm. The presence will always be waiting. But a pause, a gentle resting point, a moment to acknowledge the peace you have found and carry it with you into all the moments that follow. The light softens, becoming warmer, more intimate, as if the inner world itself is wrapping you in a final embrace before releasing you gently back to the shores of waking. The great tree in the distance, the one whose roots drink from the river of peace, seems to nod its ancient branches in a gesture of blessing. The river itself slows, its eternal flow becoming a mirror, reflecting back to you the peace that now lives within your heart. You float in this gentle light, aware now that this particular journey is drawing to a close. But there is no sadness in this awareness, no sense of loss or ending. There is only gratitude, deep and warm, for the rest you have received, for the peace that fills you, for the love that has held you through the night. Presence draws near, the guardian of your sleep, the keeper of your peace. It does not speak, for words have never been necessary between you, but you feel its communication, warm and clear, a message meant only for your heart. You have rested deeply, it seems to say. You have traveled far into the inner world, and you have found the peace that lives at its center. That peace is now a part of you. It will remain with you, always a light in your heart that no darkness can extinguish. The presence draws closer still, and you feel its warmth envelop you. A final embrace of love and comfort. In this embrace, you feel the gratitude of the inner world itself, the thanks of the path and the forest and the cottage for visiting them, for honoring them with your presence, for allowing them to serve you in your need for rest. You are always welcome here. The presence continues. The path will always be waiting. The cottage will always be warm. The fire will always burn. You need only close your eyes, need only breathe, need only remember, and you will find your way back. This is your home, as much as any place in the waking world. Perhaps more. The embrace slowly loosens, the presence beginning to fade, not into absence but into the background of your awareness, where it will always remain, a silent guardian watching over your sleep, night after night, for as long as you need. Go now, the presence whispers, its voice softer than the softest breath. Return to the waking world. Carry the peace with you. Let it guide your steps, soften your words, open your heart. And when the day is done, when the sun sets and the stars appear, we will be here, waiting for you, always waiting, always loving you. The golden light begins to thin, becoming more transparent, and through it you see the familiar shapes of your room beginning to form. The ceiling, the window, the soft morning light filtering through the curtains. These shapes are gentle now, welcoming, reminders that the world is there, ready to receive you. But before you fully return, you take one last moment in the inner world, one last breath of its peace, one last feeling of its love. You let it fill you completely, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, every cell of your body drinking in the quiet, every fiber of your being absorbing the calm. You feel the flower in your heart, the white flower from the garden, the one that holds all the beauty you have ever known. It glows softly, a permanent light within you, a reminder of who you truly are and where you truly belong. The golden light fades completely, and you are lying in your bed, in your room, in your home. The morning light is soft and gentle, painting the walls in warm tone. The birds sing outside your window, their song a celebration of the new day. You lie still for a moment, your eyes still closed, savoring the last traces of the inner world. The peace is still with you, warm and present, a gentle hum in your heart. You know it will remain throughout the day, a constant companion, a source of calm in every moment. You take a deep breath, filling your lungs with the soft morning air. You hold it for a moment, feeling the life it brings, the energy, the possibility, and then you let it go, a gentle sigh of release, of readiness, of welcome. Your eyes open. The world greets you, beautiful and ordinary, full of light and sound and life. The ceiling, the window, the dresser, all the familiar things of your room, they seem somehow different now, touched by the peace you carry, glowing with a quiet beauty you hadn't noticed before. You stretch, slowly, gently, feeling your body come alive. Every muscle, every joint, every cell seems to thank you for the deep rest they have received. You feel light, refreshed, renewed in a way that goes far beyond the physical. You sit up, swinging your legs over the side of the bed. Your feet touch the floor, cool and solid, grounding you in the physical world. You sit there for a moment, simply being, simply present, simply grateful, and then you stand. You stand in the morning light, in your room, in your home, in your life, and you know, with a certainty that goes deeper than thought, that you are exactly where you are meant to be, that you are loved exactly as you are, that you are at peace no matter what the day may bring. And you carry the flower in your heart, you carry the presence in your awareness, you carry the peace in every cell of your being, and so you begin your day, not as a separate self moving through a separate world, but as peace itself, moving through a world that is also peace, whether it knows it or not. You carry the light with you, and in your presence, others feel it too. Your calm becomes their calm. Your peace becomes their peace. The day unfolds, as days do, with its moments of challenge and joy, of difficulty and ease. But through it all, you remain anchored in the peace you have found. When stress arises, you breathe, and the peace returns. When worry appears, you remember the flower in your heart, and the worry dissolves. When others are troubled, your calm presence offers them a haven, a reminder that peace is possible. And as the day draws to a close, as the sun begins its descent and the light softens into evening, you feel a gentle tiredness, a natural readiness for the rest that awaits. You welcome it, this tiredness, knowing that it is simply your body's way of preparing for another journey into the inner world, another night of deep and healing sleep. You prepare for bed with the same gentle awareness you have carried throughout the day. Each action is a meditation, a preparation for the peace to come. You brush your teeth, you wash your face, you change into comfortable clothes, you climb into bed, feeling the soft sheets, the warm blankets, the gentle pillow. You lie still, breathing deeply, feeling your body relax into the mattress. The peace of the evening surrounds you, fills you, becomes you. You close your eyes, and the world of waking begins to fade. And there, in the soft darkness behind your eyelids, you see it, a light, faint at first, then growing brighter, the golden light of the inner world, the light that guides you home. The path is waiting. The cottage is warm, The presence is there, smiling, welcoming, loving you home. And so you go, night after night, for as long as you need, for as long as you live. The path will be there, the peace will be there, the love will be there. This is the gift of sleep. This is the blessing of rest. This is the grace that is given to all who close their eyes and trust in the darkness. You have received this gift. You have known this blessing. You have felt this grace. And now, as this story reaches its gentle close, you carry it all with you. The peace, the love, the certainty that you are held always by something greater than yourself. The story ends, but the peace does not. The words stop, but the rest continues. The journey pauses, but the path remains, waiting for your return. So rest now, peaceful one. Rest in the knowledge that you are loved. Rest in the certainty that all is well. Rest in the deep and abiding peace that is your true nature. And when you wake, wake gently, wake slowly, wake with the peace of the night still warm in your heart. The path will be there tonight, waiting for you. But for now, for this moment, for this beautiful, ordinary, extraordinary moment of simply being, just rest, just be, just peace, the end.